with power comes great responsibility. This is what I do. The way I see this and why I'm here tonight and why I'm proceeding is, if God has given me this gift of intellect, the ability to want to better myself, I have an obligation. I have a social responsibility to help others, to help my family members, help the community, help the colleges, to try to change these statistics. I guess a message to my fellow professionals. We have friends from high schools or even college that have not made it to our ranks. What have we done to reach back into our communities? What are we doing in our families to change these horrible predictive statistics? I had the opportunity to attend a Hispanic Heritage event by Juno Diaz, a Pulitzer Prize winner, Hispanic. They said, I believe you put it best, simply saying, now that we have the success, this is not the time to abandon our communities. For another message to my fellow professionals, how are we helping Hispanics reach greater success, our peers reach greater success? What steps are we taking to guarantee that the Hispanic professional community grows, that this professional Hispanic community grows, that this chapter continues to grow? I don't have exact figures for you tonight, but in upper management and C-level roles and in director roles, Latinos are very poorly represented. And we need to do more to change that. We need to help each other, tell each other opportunities, help mentor each other, have the ability to bring powerful speakers out and share their stories with you. A message to the college students: if you're in college, statistics say you shouldn't even be there. How are you helping ensure Latinos stay in those chairs in classrooms? How will you continue to defy the statistics that ensure your future prosperity? If you're in high school, well, many years left to become a professional. What are you doing to help your fellow classmates, fellow Latinos, to continue to challenge them, to challenge them to do more, to see? I remember back in those high school days, a lot of friends were just not either skipping class or not wanting to do more. Even back then, I felt it was kind of my responsibility to say, no, we need to do more. We need to keep your butts in those chairs. We need to, as a group, better ourselves. As I stated in the beginning, I understand I'm mostly preaching to the choir, but we need to change our communities. We need to change our communities, our lives, our families, and essentially, as role models, we are the leaders. We are the ones who are going to make it happen. It's not going to happen for us. Another reason why we need to do all this, again, it was touched upon in the past. We need to improve our high school, college retention rates, increase the number of Hispanic professionals, not so we can look better on these charts, much I would like to look better on these charts. We need to increase Hispanic rates for the betterment of our socio-economic health. We need to improve the health of our families, our communities. But let me also remind you, we also need to do this for the betterment and prosperity of this country. Kind of Nick touched upon this. But the baby boomer generation, which is defined from 1946 to 1964, as Nick stated, has already started to retire. Interesting facts, I love facts, I must be an engineer or something. 8,000 people turned 60 each day in 2006. Let me share that statistic one more time. About 8,000 people turned 60 every single day in 2006. As the largest minority in this country, we must pull our weight in this future economy. As of 2007, there were 45.5 million Hispanics in this country. That's 15.1% of the nation in this population. By 2030, though one may think it's very far away, it's really not that far away. There'll be 73 million Hispanics. That's a growth of 60% from what we have today. 60%. And we're going to be 21.1% of the national population. So to break it down quite simply, 1 in 5 people in this country will be Hispanic. That is one powerful statistic. And we need to do more. We need to carry our weight to ensure the betterment of the future of this country. Those emerging markets, such as China and India and others, as they continue to mature, the global landscape for innovation and economic leadership will become more and more competitive. And again, I stress the fact that we need to do our part. In order for our nation to remain competitive, we must stand up and take our rightful spot in the future, in the collective future of this country. So how do we do this? Essentially by the things that we do here today, but the grassroots initiatives that we have here, right here in SHPE-NYC. What I'm going to jump into quickly is, bear with me if you've seen these slides in the past. Essentially, there's a lot of people here on their faces who may not know exactly what this organization does, how we strive to better ourselves with the opportunities we provide our members, the outreach that we perform. So a little history of the national organization. The national organization was formed in 1974 by engineers in the city of Los Angeles. And back in those days, the organization was pretty much only on professional levels. And it was quickly realized that the value of this organization had pretty much grew like wildfire across the country. Soon to follow afterward were the student chapters, who eventually overcame the number of professionals in the organization. And essentially, Enrique gave more up-to-date numbers, but I think there was 9,000 members in the organization. Mission. What do we do? Why are we here? What are we trying to do? Mission of this organization, SHPE, is the source of quality Hispanic engineers and technical talent. How do we do this? How do we make SHPE if we can make it a tangible thing, how do we make it the source of technical talent? Essentially what we have here is the SHPE development pipeline. It begins with SHPE junior chapters, it continues with SHPE university chapters, student chapters, and continues on to professionals. On the junior level, the goal is to promote engineering, math, and sciences in high school. Essentially STEM degrees, as we know it. And on the university level, is to provide technical and support networks in colleges. And then as professionals, continue to offer professional development and networking and post-college opportunities. So what other opportunities do we provide our members? Our members, we provide professional networking opportunities, we provide professional networking opportunities, professional and leadership development, and what, very importantly, is community service. And we do this all to increase the number of professionals as Latinos, and as well to provide a pool of talent for corporate learning. A few stats from last fiscal year. This chapter had 108 members. Most recent number is 92. Our goal, as Enrique stated, is 200. Must admit we had a goal of 150, and Enrique, at one of our last events, put me on the spot and said 200. So Enrique, it's gonna happen. It will happen. So I hope to get the support of everyone in this room to help us make that happen. Our distribution list is 400 members strong. Essentially, that's derived from those people who are interested in the organization, want to find out more information about the organization, that have not made that jump to membership. So we're looking to work and convert those interested individuals. In industry, our member industry experience is all around the gap of 3 to 10 years. Mostly our members are in the fields of computer science and electrical engineering, and employment-wise, technology and finance. Last year, statistics and achievements, 29 events. I'm very proud of that. And professional events, 6, as you can see there. Great thing last year, we were able to increase chapter growth by 50%. The great thing about that is that was the second year we were able to say that. So we're ecstatic about that. And last year at this same event, we were able to